Local eats, local, local, local. Do you know that we support local? Have I said it enough? We want to welcome our chef who is here, Chef Nicholas Bean. Phantom Chef 502, phantomchef502.com.
Yes.
You do private events, you do catering, virtual cooking, private chef services, food styling. You do custom menu. How did you get started in all this?
Well, I came down here and had a dream of being a chef one day, so I attended the culinary school, and just from there, you know, I just kept grinding and just working my way up so I can possibly be, you know, a chef one day and own my own company. So,
Yeah.
So I started, been in Louisville for about 10 years now, worked for various chefs throughout the industry, and ventured to New York and just chased my dream of being a Michelin star chef one day. So, and here I am, came back to Kentucky. Coronavirus kind of situated some things,
right.
so it brought me back to Louisville, and here I am. So
what if somebody wants to have you maybe for a private event or some kind of virtual cooking class or something? What do they do? Just reach out to you?
Yeah, you can reach out to me on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, things of that such, and then my website is www.phantomchef502.com, and you can reach out as well. And yeah, we can go from there, and you just send me, let me know what you guys will want, the things, and I have a questionnaire on there, so it could be.
That helps a little bit once they go to, again, phantomchef502.com. There he is. Now, what are you cooking for us today?
Today we have, I'm going to pan roast a piece of salmon, and I have a cucumber vinaigrette along with some red quinoa, and yeah, make a nice little salmon dish inspired by some of the techniques and things that I learned and saw in New York. So
okay, so I don't know how close we can get, but these little things here, I'm not touching them there, but these little things here, they look like, I don't know, like little fish eggs or something. And you said that is vinegar?
Yeah, it's vinegar. It's apple cider vinegar mixed in with a little apple juice to give the dish.
But they're little pearls.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Okay, I've never seen it before. Yep. There you go. But that little thing right there looks... Okay, so how are we going to start, Chef? Give us some tips when we're cooking salmon.
All right. Well, when you're cooking salmon, you always want to make sure you get your pan to what we call a smoke point. And that smoke point is the point where the pan is literally smoking. So I'm just going to...
Really? Yeah. Is it smoking with oil or without oil?
With oil.
With oil,
yes,
okay.
So I'm just going to take that in there.
Is that olive oil?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
A little olive oil, and then just let that come up to temp, and then as you see, you can see a little smoke coming off of there.
And I know that you're not used to this stove. We got a fancy stove.
Yeah,
it's a nice stove. Yeah, but we're not used to. I just want to point that out there. What can I ask you? You're going to think I'm crazy. What's with the long tweezer things? What do those do on your shirt that you just popped? What are those?
These actually, I mean, they help when coming to plating, because the more intricate you get with dishes.
Then it's smaller and you want to keep it pretty, yeah, because you always want to decorate your plate. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
So now we have the salmon.
We're going to salmon. When you do a salmon, you always want to go with the skin side. You see that beautiful skin? So you always want to go skin side down.
So when you're doing the skin side down, because I know in a lot of fish recipes, they want the skin to just be a little crunchy and not
crispy.
wet,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Just a little crispy.
Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, we just let that guy go.
I always sound like I can cook, but I can't do what he does. I can't do what he does.
And then as we, you know, as multitasking is like one of the biggest things I learned throughout my career. So as I let that salmon go, I'm going to go ahead and start to decorate my plate a little bit.
So what you're going to make it really pretty, and what are you using to do that?
This we have, well, right here we have pea puree. We have a little parsley dill oil. We have the cucumber, Granny Smith and cucumber emulsion right here.
So it has Granny Smith apples in it?
Yeah.
And you emulsified it?
Yes, ma'am.
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, and that salmon is now cooking.
Yeah, we're going to just take a look at that skin, let it keep going.
Yeah, because if you mess up, if you keep skin on a fish, if it's not right, then you just messed up.
And one little trick that you found
Push it a little.
Yep, and you can feel that skin kind of caramelize underneath it.
Can you get one of those things that they use at Waffle House that's like heavy, that
Yeah, a grill press, not so much for a salmon.
Okay.
And then another thing is what we call a pan basting. I'll just take a little bit of this oil and just go right across that salmon. Yes, ma'am. Get that skin nice and crispy.
Can you all hear that sizzle? It's got a nice little sizzle going on it.
So we'll just get that.
Fish cooks pretty fast, though, right?
Pretty fast, and then it's something it's a staple. Everybody's pretty much comfortable with it, and it's just something, one of those staples that you can just pick up from your local grocery store or anywhere and just impress your guests a little bit. So while we got that, I'm gonna let that go, and then I'm just gonna go towards my plate.
Okay, we're watching.
Okay, so right now I just have a little pea puree. So I just go down with a little pea puree. Get that
and
nice.
do you eat that?
Yes, ma'am. Everything is edible.
Okay.
So just take it like that and
smear it.
Yes, ma'am. Then
That's always so pretty.
Over here, and then this is where we're gonna put our quinoa.
Oh.
So
okay, I was wondering. And what is that?
It's a grain. It's a.
No, I know what quinoa is. What's that little thing that you're using? It looks like you would use it to cut biscuits out.
Exactly, that's what it is. It's a biscuit cutter. But one thing, when I was in New York working for some chefs, man, some of the things that we used to plate were some of the most, I guess, most common household items that you can find.
But they do the job.
Yeah, and people sometimes think that, oh, well, in order to plate food fancy and things of that such, I need all this fancy equipment. No, you don't. You go to Walmart and do everything. So
as long as the end result is what you want it to be, who cares how you did it, right?
Agreed.
Oh, look at how pretty.
So we got that.
And there's all kinds of quinoa.
Yep, there sure is. We have, I got this red quinoa because I'm a color person. I like the plate, the pop and everything.
Yeah.
So I like I got the red from yesterday because that's what they had.
We've got less than 1 minute here, and I want to make sure people know how to get in touch with you. He will do private events, catering, virtual cooking, private chef, food styling, custom menu. PhantomChef502.com. What's next for you?
Well, I will be doing a solid pop-up at, me and the owner of Bougie Biscuit been kind of working on some things. So starting next Wednesday, I believe, I'm going to be there kind of permanently Monday.
At the Bougie Biscuit?
At the Bougie Biscuit in Frankfort Avenue, yes. I'll be there Monday through Wednesdays. And for the month of February, it will be Monday through Wednesdays. And then just go from there. And then hopefully, and then with all that, hopefully going into March, I'll find myself a home.
All right. So. We know you will. Phantom Chef 502. Check him out. There's his information. We'll be right back.
Awesome.